Welcome, everyone, to the play-in tournament as the 9th and 10th seeds of the Eastern Conference battle for a chance at the NBA playoffs. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, and roaming the sideline for tonight's game, our Allie LaForce. Taking a look at the Hornets, favorite in this elimination game. Greg, win, they play again. Lose, they go home.
And you just can't look ahead. Just focus on the moment. Value each possession. That's really all you can control.
Now here's Powell. He played real well against Atlanta in that last game. Clock at 6. Off target with his 3. Miller with the ball. Now defended by Adebayo. Miller, no luck. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Miami Heat. It's Wiggins at the top of the key. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
Oh, the electricity of Andrew Wiggins can really elevate around the rim.
Ball with it. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Now Knipple. Fires for 3. And it's Miami with the rebound. To the inside. Here's Powell. Good D by Miller.
Boy, the defense hanging in right there, making that shot really difficult.
Steps back. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Ball with the bucket.
Well, LaMelo Ball in the catch-and-shoot game. He says, I can get off the ball as well.
Outside, Hero. Pass to Adebayo. And here is Mitchell. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Bridges deciding where to go with it. Outside, Ball. No good on the 3. The Heat have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Here's Hero. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And how about the moxie of this kid? Hero has flair to his game. He's fun to watch. And I tell you, he wouldn't be any fun to play against.
Charlotte's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. So, GA Coach Charles Lee of the Hornets, spending a decade as an NBA assistant coach. He has really paid his dues.
Yeah, 4 years with the Hawks, 5 in Milwaukee, part of that title team. 1 in Boston as well, another title. So he's been a part of winning, now trying to translate that to Charlotte.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Heat. Outside, Hero. Powell left side. And the 3 off target. Hornets have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Pass the ball. And he makes good on the layup. Ball's got 5 points so far.
Well, the great length and the great size of the backcourt, LaMelo Ball continues to improve as an interior scorer.
Miami's gone 0 of 3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Wiggins outside. Hero from long range. And again, it's the Heat missing. The Hornets with the lead. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
I caught up with Coach Charles Lee. Like everyone, he's impressed with Adebayo's relentless nature. He said, quote, "We have to match his intensity at both ends, trying to keep him off of the glass and trying to keep the ball out of his hands. Coach knows they can do it for stretches, but he wonders if they can do it for a full game." Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Here is Miller after the made shot from Norman Powell. Ball from long range. The rebound by Tyler Hero. For Miami, they've gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Pass to Adebayo. The Hornets pull it in.
Oh, you can see he's kicking himself for missing that open mid-range. That's right in his wheelhouse.
On the wing, Bridges. Ball up top. 6 on the shot clock. Over Mitchell. And it's good. 2 points. Ball's got his 3rd basket of the night.
What a finish by LaMelo Ball. Thin frame, but that length at 6'7", he can mix it up now.
The Heat trailing. Outside, Hero. Back to Mitchell. Fires from deep. The shot by Powell, no good. For Charlotte, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Here's Ball. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Now you love the tenacity right there of LaMelo Ball. Play through the contact, get the and one opportunity.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Here's Hero. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. Jaquez outside. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. A 3-pointer off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Greg, you talk about some players passing the eye test. LaMelo is one of those guys.
I mean, everything he does looks so easy with how he moves, and the numbers back up what the eye sees. He raises the level of his team whenever he's on the court.
That one drops for him. Powell's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
Well, this guy very capable of capitalizing close to the rim. Norman Powell making an impact inside.
Back to Ball. Launches a 3. Trains it from beyond the arc.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Jaquez. He has yet to score. Hero, that's a 2-pointer. It's good from the top of the key.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Got to fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Bridges sets the screen for White. Shoots over Powell. Again, the Hornets score.
Beautiful touch there. Give White these types of looks consistently, and he's going to make you pay.
Jaquez outside. Adebayo with a screen on Ball. And Adebayo throws it down.
Yeah, just catching your teammate in stride right there. That makes the game easy.
Charlotte leading by 6. Outside, White. Ball against Hero. Here's Knippel. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. Jaquez the pass to Adebayo. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Just playing so strong down low. Adebayo knows you got to be ready for the fight inside.
Now, here's Ball. 13 points in the game. Not going to go that time. Wiggins passes to Hero. Here's Powell. Adebayo with a screen on Ball. Powell kicks to Wiggins. Adebayo with a screen for Wiggins. Into the lane. Got a hand on it. Down low. Fast break now for Charlotte. Ball against Hero. Pass to Diabate. Now, here's Bridges. Shoots over Powell. Norman Powell with the rebound. The Heat trail by 4. Inside, Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And contact can't slow Adebayo down. He's not afraid to get physical when he's attacking.
Well, Hornets shooting 47% here so far. And the shot goes down.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And here's Adebayo. He has 6. Outside, Hero. Hits the three-point bomb. Hero's got 8 points.
Oh, a dead-eye shooter. Hero is always ready to snipe it off the feed.
Bridges outside. White with it. Now defended by Wiggins. Shot clock at 6. Back to Bridges. Great D that time from Powell.
This guy's such a talented finisher, but the D does just enough.
And it's Miami with another.
Okay, we see the mid-range game of Norman Powell starting to take shape, doing work.
Pass to Knippel. Back to Ball. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
Jaquez can't hit. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. They trail by 1. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
So for the Hornets, their last game, a win against the Knicks in New York.
Oh, that's not fair. Adebayo using his athleticism to give this crowd something to remember.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. change here. .119 left to play in the first. White looking around. From outside the arc. Larson with the rebound. The Heat with the lead. Pass to Jonas. Now Ware. There's the three. And it's White with the rebound.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Bridges passes to White. To the middle. Stolen. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect. Charlotte shooting pretty efficiently out there. It is in 48% in the first quarter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaime Jaquez. That is his first foul of the game. Jaquez against Bridges. Kicks it out to James. Here's McNeely. Still scoreless. 4 on the shot clock. For 3, Bridges. Tyler Hero has been leading the charge for the Miami Heat. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll return shortly. And we welcome you back to the second quarter of this exciting play-in game. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Heat.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
We've also seen them show a willingness to take advantage of the mid-range opportunities. The defense conceding these looks, and they're cashing in.
Bridges kicks to White. Just 5 to shoot. The tray. Jaquez with the rebound. Miami leading by 3. He lobs it up. Cuts off the pass. James against Jaquez. Pass to White. Bridges outside. There's a good screen. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
It's hauled in by the Heat.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again.
Now here's Powell. He's got 6. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Hey guys, Kobe White becoming an offensive focal point, saying it means a lot that my coaches and my teammates trust me. The only thing that can prepare you for this is going through it. For me to become the player I want to be, I need those moments. It's all part of the learning process and the journey. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. Over in the corner, Jaquez. Pass to Jonas. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's ready to talk things through with them.
We have a transfer.
Miller's checked in for James. And Miami also making a switch. Mitchell's checked in. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, looking at the Eastern Conference this season, as much uncertainty as I can remember with regard to the pecking order. With injuries shifting the balance of power, things very much up in the air. And there's some up-and-coming teams seeming to sense an opportunity to make their move.
Certainly something to watch. Okay, Shams, thank you for the report. Terrific swat. Powell outside. Pass to Larson. And Ware now top of the key. And yes, it's good. Ware's got the lead up to 7 now for the Heat.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Now here's White. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Akez against Miller. Out to Powell. Here's the screen. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. To the paint. Here's Bridges. Norman Powell with the rebound. Powell's got 4 rebounds in this game. Mitchell finds Ware. Here's Larson. Defended by Bridges. Mitchell outside. Miami needs to get a shot off. And it's denied. Miller against Powell. Yep, it counts.
And that's the elite shot-making skill from Brandon Miller.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Heat. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
And the Hornets making a change here. Ball's checked in. And Miami also making a switch. Adebayo's checked in. Now, here's Ball. 13 points in the game. Here's White. And again, the Hornets missing. Miami leading by 5. An efficient score. Kobe White effective with or great without the ball in his hands.
And that's a rare quality. A guard who can break you down off the bounce, but also willing to give it up and then zip to an open spot. It just makes him so difficult to defend.
Now, here's Bridges. Hasn't made one yet. Mitchell against Ball. 6 to shoot. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Here's Bridges. It's hauled in by the Heat. Ware's got his 4th rebound in this one. In the corner, Powell with it. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Right side, Adebayo. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Adebayo's got 10.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Ball with it. Very solid contribution from him as he averages over 20 points a game. And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Knipples checked in for Charlotte. Heroes checked in for the Heat. Now Bridges, scoreless thus far. Bridges sets the screen for Miller. And that one is good.
And this is what you like about Miller. He has great range from three, but he can also make tough shots in traffic.
Now here's Mitchell. Last game he had 12. Pass to Hero. Back to Mitchell. And Ball with the block.
Well, you love the 6'7" length that LaMelo Ball brings as a defender. Just gets a hand on that and sends it back.
Charlotte making a switch here. Williams is checked in. And Miami also making a switch. Larson's checked in. Five on the clock. Loads it up for Adebayo. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
With strong athleticism, Adebayo can finish just about any lob with his large catch radius.
Hornets trail by 7. Outside, Ball. They set the screen. From outside, off the mark. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for Miami. Pass to Adebayo. Now Mitchell. He's covered by Ball. And Mitchell gets it to go.
Well, those are exactly the opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Well, the Hornets shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. Ball feeling it out a bit. Lets the three fly. Knipple, no good.
We call that lockdown perimeter defense against an excellent three-point shooter.
The kick out to Adebayo. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
They grabbed their own miss.
Second personal foul, first team.
For Charlotte, they have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. And the Hornets making a change here. Swan's checked in. Good on both. The Heat leading by 7. Now Hero, 8 points for him. Adebayo with this screen on Miller. Hero passes to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And how about Adebayo kicking it into high gear offensively?
And so here's Charlotte. Miller surveying the floor. Ball against Mitchell. Lock at 6. Here's Ball. Good D by Mitchell. So for the Hornets, their last game, a win against New York. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Shot from free throw range. No good off the front iron. For Miami, they've gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Lets it go from deep. Where, no good. Hornets trail by 9. outside, Ball. Spins. Pass to Kneppel. There's a screen. It's tipped. And here's Miller outside. Great D that time from Hero.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Miller against Hero. Miller sets a screen for Ball. Charlotte again missing.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Mitchell outside. Loads it up for Adebayo. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Mitchell against Ball.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's DeLong. Misses and the dry spell continues. The Heat leading by 11. Mitchell outside. Pass to Hero. Traps in the tray. Hero's got 11 points.
And a legitimate threat to connect from deep. Hero doesn't lack confidence trying his luck from there.
Charlotte shooting around 29% from the floor. Tough night for them all around on the offensive end. Jacks up a three. Larson with the rebound. Larson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Inside, Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
There's Ball with the three. Hands it from downtown. 16 points for him.
There is just such enthusiasm, such a love for the game with LaMelo. Shot after shot going down.
Ware kicks to Mitchell. Pass to Hero. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Mitchell's got 4 assists in the game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now, here is Miller. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Ball against Mitchell. Left side, Ball, and Ware pulls it down. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Miami. Hero passes to Adebayo. Here's Ware for 3. And so it's the Miami Heat with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Thanks for joining us for postseason basketball. Clearly, guys, the second half going to be a tough task for the Charlotte Hornets.
A lot of bricks out there. Reminds me of my free throw shooting. Enough to build a house. Come on, man. Take it to the paint. Man up.
Man up is correct. These teams often get addicted, Shaq, to the three. Time for some intervention here. What's your plan B, please?
Taking a look at how the series is going for the Heat. They're in control and looking to keep their season alive. What do they have to do to punch their ticket to the playoffs?
Don't get ahead of themselves thinking they've already won. They've got to stay focused at the task at hand.
When it's win or go home, no time for daydreaming and looking ahead.
Yeah, some tough love there for the play-in hopefuls. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more Hoops action.
And welcome to the second half of this high-stakes play-in clash. You look at Bam Adebayo in this game, guys. He has been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far, unstoppable.
Hornets trail by 16. Outside, Ball. Miller inside. He's covered by Hero. Pass to Kneppel. And here is Ball. A three-pointer, no good. Hero looking over the defense. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
And how about the shooting of Hero? Inside and well covered. Still able to knock it down.
This trip is his second to the free throw line in this one.
At the line for one.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And Hero, one of those guys in the league that can nail free throws with his eyes closed.
Miller outside. Ball dishes to Miller. There's the pick. To the inside. It's stolen by Adebayo. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Outside, Hero. From downtown, it's rebounded by Charlotte.
Boy, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
Pass to Diabate. It's a nice pass in here by Charlotte. 6 on the shot clock. Mitchell against Miller. And it's Miami with the rebound. Wiggins has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. The number 1 overall pick back in 2014, Andrew Wiggins, certainly capable.
Elite length and athleticism. His shot creation is more good than great. He has that 2022 All-Star nod to his credit, and of course, a championship from that same season.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks a lot, guys. Well, a bit of youth movement for the Miami Heat. Their rising star guard, Tyler Hero, said, "We've got a bunch of young guys who can come in and put in the work, and that's what I'm all about." This is an organization that values that, and it's important that we all have the same vision as the young guys start to grow up. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks. The second effort. The Hornets pull it in. Diabate's got 6 rebounds in the game. Puts up a 3. Norman Powell with the rebound. Powell's got his 5th rebound in this one. Wiggins kicks to Hero. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Hero. A three-pointer. Wiggins. They get the rebound. The shot by Adebayo, no good. Hornets trail by 21. Can they get it? And that one goes long. Miami's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. For Charlotte, they've gone 0 of 4 from the field in the second half. Yet to find the mark. Bridges passes the ball. Pass to Kneppel. Charlotte again missing. The Heat leading by 21. And here's Adebayo. Wiggins outside. Outside, Hero. And it's off from three-point range. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
There's Ball with the 3. Buries it from three-point range. Ball's got 19 points.
This guy is always ready to shoot the 3. LaMelo's so confident from distance.
Adebayo with this screen on Miller. Pass to Powell. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Heat.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball.
Take a break.
That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
The free throw drops for Powell.
Well, one thing there's no question about is that Norman Powell is a gifted athlete. Now it's about rounding out that game, particularly his shooting.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And a timeout called by Charles Lee. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
Attention everyone, look who's coming onto the court. It's your Hornets Swarm Squad.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Charlotte. Pass to Bridges. Back to Ball. There's the pick. There's the triple. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Count that one. Mitchell's got his second basket of the night.
Boy, nice pass. A little ball movement, a little player movement. That's how you play this game.
Charlotte has gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Ball against Mitchell. Ball kicks to Miller. Clock at 4. Shoots the 3. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Hero no good. Hornets shooting a terrible 27% from the floor. Boy, an off night for them to say the least. Looking to get it going, and Bridges finishes it off. Bridges has got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, Miles Bridges, very capable, putting the ball on the deck and getting to the cup. This guy has a want to score.
The Heat leading by 20. Outside, Hero. Good ball movement here by the Heat. On the wing, Wiggins. Defended by Bridges. Adebayo with this screen on Miller. Hero. Double team on Adebayo. And that one, good. Adebayo's got 4 this quarter.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the Flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Pass the ball. It's not going to go for him. Good D by Mitchell. Powell outside. Wiggins kicks to Powell. Now Hero drills the three-pointer. Hero's got 20.
And this is why many are high on Hero. Possesses ability to kick it up a notch and just take over.
Pass to Kneppel. Back to Ball. This is his second trip to the line in this one.
At the line for Charlotte, LaMelo Ball. Taking 2 shots. Two.
And he makes the first.
One thing that impresses you about LaMelo, the way he reads defenses and makes the game easier for everyone around him.
White, he's checked in for Brandon Miller. Jaime Jaquez, he's checked in for Miami. So he gets them both. Miami leading by 23. Hero passes to Adebayo. Back to Hero. Adebayo with a screen for Hero. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
What a read by Hero. He knew the pick and roll would give him some options.
Pass to White from the arc. Good on the three-point shot. White's got 5 points so far.
Boy, you allow a shooter of his caliber to get that good a look, and good night.
Bridges against Wiggins. Back to Hero. Adebayo with a screen on Ball. He had a nice open look right there. Hero's got 11 points here in just the second half. Pass to Kneppel. Here's Bridges. This one for 3. And again, it's Charlotte with a 3.
Well, the best way to respond to a 3 is with your own 3. Miles Bridges have at it.
Here's Hero. 25 points in the game. Adebayo with a screen on Ball. Hero, no good. The Hornets shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots.
LaMelo Ball with the ball on a string. How about that drive?
And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for Miami. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Pass to Adebayo. Outside, Hero. Lets it go with a 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Hero's got 28.
A guy like this, with the skill set he's got, you can keep the defenders guessing.
Here's Diabate. He has 6. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Khalil Ware's checked in for Miami. The Heat leading by 23. Hero finds Adebayo. Now Powell for the 3. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Powell's got 11 points.
This guy is always shot ready. Norman Powell's instincts as a scorer are exceptional.
James, the pass to White. The 3. It's Adebayo with the rebound.
Boy, that's a case where he may have been too focused on answering back with his own 3.
Don't take your eyes off Bam. When he comes off the floor, he gets up and the slams are just too good to miss.
Each trip down becoming more important.
And you need to string some successful offensive possessions together and play tough D.
Bridges outside. Shot clock at 6. And it's blocked, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making huge effort on that end of the floor.
McNeely's checked in for Knipple. Heat shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. Out left to the wing. There's Hero with the three. Bridges with the board. Well, the Hornets shooting only 31%. Their offense really struggling to put possessions together. Three-pointer. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's. It's Powell on the wing. He takes it in. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
This is Powell at his best. In attack mode, he is hard to stop.
And 1:01 left in the third quarter.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
To the middle. Pass to White. Here's McNeely. To halt the run. And Ware pulls it down.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
This is how Adebayo typically gets his points: off the roll, off the lob, or off the glass.
Here's White. 5 points in the game. Pass to Bridges. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. And here is Hero. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. It's the Heat delivering the blowout. We'll be back shortly live from Spectrum Center. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And thanks for joining us for this fourth quarter of this play-in game. Here's Yaka Jonas. And it goes down 2 points. Yaka Jonas has got his first bucket in this one. White with it. Down low. Here's Ball. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Well, the size LaMelo Ball brings to his position helps him finish on the interior, even against tough coverage. Wow.
Grant Williams is checked in for Charlotte.
Shooting one.
That's good from Ball. Now the Heat with it. Pass to Larson. The three. Here's Ware. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with two hands on that stuff. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. On the wing, Williams. Miller outside. That one falls.
And more than just a jump shooter, Miller's very good around the rim. A rare quality for a wing these days.
Here's Larson. White covering.
Oh, you got to feel for a guy getting dunked on like that. I mean, he's got no shot to stop that unless maybe he can pick up another foot somewhere.
Now Ball. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Outside, White. Now, here's Ball. D right on him. Shot clock at 2. Miller, that's for 2. And Ware pulls it down. Ware's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's Jonas. He's covered by Ball. They set the pick. Pass to Jonas. Here's Hakeem. No good from outside. For Charlotte, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Ball dishes to Miller. Inside. Ball stolen. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. McNeely's checked in for the Hornets.
Number 33, Liam McNeely.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Pass the ball. Out to White. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. 5 to shoot. Ball with the bucket. Ball's got 5 points in the quarter.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Here's Jonas. Following the basket by LaMelo Ball. Pass to Ware from deep. Miami no good on that time either. For Charlotte, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. White finds Ball. Back to White. And it's Fontecchio with the rebound. Miami's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Jaquez can't hit. The Hornets shooting only 32% from the field. Plenty of signs of struggle by this offense today. Ball from long range. Pass to McNeely. From past the arc. Ball no good.
I mean, I guess you can appreciate the confidence, but his three-point shooting has been brutal this half.
Here's Larson. He's covered by Ball. There's the lob to the hoop.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. And it's the Hornets with the ball. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Here's Larson. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
First team foul. Shooting for Miami, Larson. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And some changes here for the Hornets. Diabate's checked in. And it's Miles Bridges in for McNeely. The Heat also with the sub. Smith checked in for Jonas. Both good from the line that time. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the lean, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
The Heat making a switch here. Jonas is checked in. From 10 feet out, that one a little long. Hornets have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. To the inside, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
It's so smooth in the pick and roll. Love seeing White there with the right pass.
Heat have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting at even 50% from the field. Ware passes to Larson. Knocked loose. Now here is Miller. Pass to Bridges. Here's Diabate. Miller outside. Sinks the triple. Miller's got 5 points now this quarter.
Loves hitting those threes, especially off movement. It makes Miller so tough to defend.
Here's Larson. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Bridges. Now Knipple. Miller dishes to Bridges. Fires the 3. And that one is hammered home. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
White the pass to Miller. Here's Diabate. Pass to White. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
White covering. Jonas' shot is good. Charlotte has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. And the 3-ball is good.
An assertive offensive player. White knows he has the green light to rise and fire.
Pass to Ware. Here's Larson. Over Miller. Again, the Heat good for 2.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now, here is Miller. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Jaquez outside. And he's going up for the alley-oop. It's stolen by White. Here's Diabate. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play. And the Hornets making a change here. Ball's checked in.
One shot.
And that one misses. The Heat have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. Count it, good.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
To the paint. Here's Miller. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. For his age, Brandon Miller has an extremely polished offensive game.
He does, Kevin. You can count on him to carry an offense if need be for a 6-8 minute stretch. He's got size, he's got skill, and he's a willing participant
And the first one drops. And a rangy 6'7" wing GA with a smooth shooting touch. Brandon Miller fits a mold that a lot of teams are looking for.
And there's a reason he was the second overall pick in 23. He's got the potential to be an impact wing at both ends of the floor.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Larson's checked in, and Jonas in for Young. Fontecchio. Here's Larson. Pass to Ware. Bridges with the steal. On the wing, Miller. Here's Kneppel. He's covered by Fontecchio. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Ball. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Ball's got 14 points now in the second half. For Miami, they've gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots. Heat moving the ball around to the middle. Ware, good. Ware's got 8 here in the quarter. And so Miller will bring it up for the Hornets. Down low. To the paint. Here's Ball. And he uses the glass on the layup. 32 points for LaMelo Ball.
Amazing individual performance, but you'd like to see more guys start to get involved. I don't know if he can do it alone.
Here's Jonas. He's covered by Ball. Clock at 6. To the right side. From the top of the key. The shot by Jonas, no good. Charlotte has gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Shoots a fader. No good off the back of the rim. Miami's gone 0 of 3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Miami.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
Well, this 10th-seeded team was able to dig deep, and looks like they have found a way to the second game of this play-in tournament.
Yeah, I mean, great win for them. Now they need to ride this momentum through the next game to secure that final playoff berth.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Bam Adebayo.
The aspect of his game that stood out to me was his work on the glass. He was absolutely relentless.
That's good from Kneppel. And talking to Kneppel, Greg, he has a burning passion to be great. You can just tell it.
Yeah, he gets up before everyone else and goes to work. Some people have called him an old soul, just very mature and disciplined.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Jaime Jaquez comes in for Fontecchio. And Smith subbed in for Jonas. Now here is Smith. Pass to Jovic. And here's Smith. No good on that one. Excellent D there from Ball. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Fourth personal foul, 15 foul. At the line for Charlotte, Diabate, taking 2 shots.
And that one misses. That one is no good. And here are the Heat now. Pass to Smith. There's 14 seconds left in the game. outside ball. And the Miami Heat get the big-time win. And they'll celebrate tonight, but this is just the first step for them to keep their playoff hopes alive.
Yeah, but all journeys start with one step. They've got the biggest game of their season next. But tonight, they have every right in the world to feel good about themselves.
And that'll wrap this one up. No shortage of excitement here in the play-in tournament. For Dorisburg, Greg Anthony and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in tonight. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Bam Adebayo.